So my shop is on our farm. My grandfather bought the farm in the 50s. This shop was an old bull barn. This was a dairy farm. It was originally owned by Alexander McBride, and he came here in 1839. And so today I'm working on the bar at the Met. It's the second bar at the Met, and it is actually bigger than the original bar at the Met, but I'm working on the copper today. Many years ago, before Rob and Nicole moved to Lima, the house that they moved into, they were redoing all the copper on the roof. They redid the slate tiles, they repainted the whole house. I was lucky enough to obtain all the copper from that project. I decided to build the first bar with that copper because it came from the house that Marty and Sandy McDonald lived in. Marty and Sandy owned the building that is the Met before Rob and Nicole took ownership of that building. As a nod to all their work to Downtown Lima, I decided that I wanted to use that material. So that's what I did. If you look closely at that bar, I didn't have enough copper to finish it. I had to go back and find some more copper, but this time I went to the McDonald house. They were doing a restoration project. The slate was being replaced and they had to fix some of the copper downspouts and whatnot. So I asked if I could buy that copper, which I did. And if you look closely at that bar, there's a line. It's a diagonal line. It goes right down the front of that bar, and that's half of it is from Rob and Nicole's house. The other half is from 632 West Market Street, which is the McDonald house. It's kind of cool for me because at one time my great-grandmother, Elizabeth McDonald, lived in both of those homes. I wanted to carry that forward because you walk in, you have the copper signage, the Met, and you have that nice visual of the bar off to the left, and you're going to have a nice visual of the new bar off to the right. So I am pounding panels today, which will be surrounded by walnut frames. The rails and the stiles will be made out of walnut. When Rob and Nicole started the whole Met project, I mean, it was a big deal. It's a beautiful building. One of the last ones that, I mean, it was lucky that they saved it, because at one time the county commissioners did want to turn it into a parking lot, and Marty had a major campaign to save that building. She turned it into American House, and then she put Nitz's in there. So it stood the test of time until Rob and Nicole could do something with it. It's been amazing. I mean, Rob and Nicole are just wonderful patrons. They've let me have a lot of artistic license, and they kind of let me do my thing, but it's been a fun collaboration.